everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Lobotomy Corporation, where I'm going to make at least another attempt at the suppressing ALEPH abnormalities mission. But of course, the entire strategy is going to revolve around dealing with nothing there, so I got some good ideas, some good strategies from the comments of the last video. So with that, it will be going into the new episode. Like the main, or going into this, like the main strategies are suggesting that main strategies include well, first we're gonna I'm going to gather some power. And then when I do, I'm going to invest said power into the power back into the rabbit team so that to see how they're able to handle while dealing with. We're going to check how the rabbit team's able to handle nothing there. There's one guy who's specifically equipped around here. Here he is. So yeah, one really great idea that for some reason I didn't think of, because I don't really use the tool on the round that often, is that one of the commenters suggested that I use this abnormality to intentionally lose my equipment so that I can easily buy replacements without having to sacrifice or kill employees in the process. So that's another thing we're going to be trying out here. Oh God. Oh no. Okay, that's disgusting. And the fact that it's spreading, it's so obnoxious. It's just completely obnoxious. I got an entire strategy that I'm trying to plan out, and then some minor little thing like that happens. It's so early on, I gotta like restart the entire thing now. That's just really annoying. Now we have to sit through a loading screen. That's not exactly helping. Ugh. So I know which abnormality I'm going to go out my way to avoid next time. If I'm going to invoke a plan that involves the characters losing equipment, maybe the best idea would be to wait until after I'm done fighting all the ALEPHs. Maybe that might be a good idea. Another thing I apparently learned that I did not know is that your guys could only have like one shield equipped at a time. So when I put all my guys in the elevator and I'm hitting them with all 3 shields, the second one I give would override the first, and the third would override the second. So doing that's a complete waste of time. So thanks for letting me know of that. I know better than to waste them next time. Alright, send her to piss off the abnormality, get her out there as fast as possible, and then call the rabbit. Bong bong. Actually, on second thought, it might be something of a better idea if I see? I know, Mountain of Smiling Bodies is a powder keg just waiting to explode. Food in this situation. So I got my own little reverse powder keg. He tries to break out, boom! All my employees are waiting for him. I completely forgot the employee was there. The fact that the employee survived this long, is really a testament. Get your ass in there. Ew, just look at that thing. It looks more humanoid than... It looks more humanoid than before, but... It's got a gaping mouth and its stomach with intestines and organs coming out. It's got eyeballs like on its like chest, shoulder, sides of its head. It's got a giant mouth where its face it should be. It's got some nasty little bone antler coming out inside of its head. It's got like a claw. It's got a bone claw is at the end of its four-fingered hand with a mouth in the palm. Or a bunch of eyes on its arm, and its left hand is just a giant claw with, I assume, bone smells. That's gross.
Hello?
Hello, man. Hello.
Hello?
Received a voicemail.
Oh my god. I beat him. Oh my god. I beat him. Took all of my bullets. But good god, I beat him. Right. Send you to work on that. And other than that's one thing I like about Yang here. There's no unlike most other of the tool abnormalities that like can be used like it can. There's no consequence for just putting it back at me. I do like that because most abnormalities would like demand a minimum of like 30-second usage or something, or else it'd kill the employee or so that tried to use it. So I have to appreciate that much. And I got all 16 bullets back. Awesome. maybe wait until this goes off too. Okay, I can see you being kind of a bit stubborn, so. Have you returned to the room and send everyone else into the hallway? Five. That's actually 2. Okay, I'm going to wait a minute or something I'm going to wait a minute or two, give my employees some time to heal up, but otherwise we're one more victory away from winning or getting the suppression. I can't believe we're doing this. Need a minimum of 10 to avoid a bad. Cleared. Now all I have to do is complete the day, and we're as good as gold. I'm genuinely impressed. I may not sound the most excited, but damn, I've been struggling with this for a long time. We finally found the golden strategy. Thank you so much for the comments that helped me get this far. Thank you, everyone that helped me get this far. This genuinely feels like a team effort here. I'll say that much. This genuinely feels like a collaborative effort. Now all I have to do is be extremely careful. I don't know if I'm going interacting with him. two go there. You two get to go to this hallway. And you get to be in the elevator. Stop it, punishing bird, you're being rude. Stop hurting my employees, you mean bird. Oh my gosh, this punishing bird is so OP. How do you counter? You can come back here. You two can come here. You two can here. You go here. You go here. I guess there's nowhere for you to go, so... Actually, yeah, just... What a weird coincidence that he shows up in the elevator of all places. Got him. Okay, so the next event being a noon carries both good news and bad news. The good news is that the scorpion monster is something I know I have the confidence to handle. But on the other hand, the last couple of times I got the scorpion, it didn't go so hot. Both of the last couple of times I got the scorpion, and it, like, when I killed it, it spawned one of its little clown baby things right in the exact hallway nothing there is connected to. Both times, releasing him and forcing him instant, instant restart because I just didn't want to deal with that. So, just instinct and repression, okay. Doesn't matter which, they're both equally the same. Whoa, no, 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 no! Oh, thank God I noticed. Ugh. I need to pay better attention. I need to move those guys there and keep them there. These guys are staying here, no matter the circumstance. Okay, this guy's releasing red damage, so... I mean, this may be taking longer than usual, but it's like slow and steady. Slow and steady for a guaranteed victory. I feel like I'd rather go slow and steady for a guaranteed victory before I risk sacrificing everything to just because I got impatient. Kind of cute when the characters like do that little I almost called it it's animation. Just double checking, making sure the characters got their stuff in order. Well, it's been a fun ride, but it looks like with this last one here, it's going to be check and mate this time around. Oh, yeah. All that work and not a single one promoted. Yes. Obviously, I'm going with a little prince. Because I don't have to deal with ALEPHs anymore. Thankfully, you've been collecting energy ever since your first day here, never missing a single day. My role is to encourage you to collect the proper amount of energy each day, sometimes by nagging and sometimes by encouraging you with praise. It must have been hard to adapt to the corporation, but you tried your best to extract the energy, along with bearing the numerous sacrifices along the way. It was also my role to butter you up with plain words to help you avoid sinking to the pit of guilt. This part was particularly irritating because being your nanny wasn't in my programming, but we still were able to fulfill our role somehow. Don't try to play up sympathy like this. I'm glad you've been able to get this far, even though our job's been very hard. Like, I know you don't care about people's lives. You might have noticed this earlier if you ever took a moment to look deeper into this company. But the pipelines used to transfer energy side haven't worked for a long time. Right now they are very rusty. This means the energy collected from our branch is excluded. Total energy collected by... What? Isn't it fascinating? Don't be too upset. I'm not saying all the energy you've collected was for nothing. I was about to say that exact line! I was about to say that. I was gonna wait a moment to give her the benefit of the doubt. Well, I was thinking exactly all the lines. So, if our energy is being excluded, if this branch of Lobotomy Corporation is being excluded, that means we're wasting our time. I was just about to point out, but I gave her the chance to say something herself. Well, now there's one more thing for you to find out. Where does all the energy go? Ooh, listen, I know... Wait, that's the rabbit girl, right? She's got the symbol on her and she's got the obvious rabbit ears on her headgear. Listen, I know Lobotomy Corporation is an important client and all, but don't you guys renew the contract too often? This place is so grimy, it's like a dungeon. I always get a bad vibe. Please hold for a moment, Rabbit Captain. We need to explain what we are doing here to the manager. Oh, he still doesn't know who I am? Go on and explain it quickly then. This must be the first time you'll participate in a meeting with an outside party manager. As was mentioned a few times prior, our company initiated contracts with some of the other wings for sustainable development and varied business opportunities. Also, my job to renew those contracts with our associate wings when the moment arises. All that is needed for you use our is to be our token manager and present yourself in that role. You shall handle the rest of the formalities and procedures. Associate wing? What's with that boring introduction? You may feel free to provide more detailed information at a later time in private Mayo, or is it Mio? I think it's Mayo. For now, Well, let's start the meeting. Speaking of, would you be so kind as to remove your helmet, at least for the duration of the meeting? You're kidding! The helmet's the whole identity of the rabbits! Yup, there she is. Well, fine, it's whatever. I guess we finally get a name to the face we've been looking at this whole time. I just gotta brief the content of the contract from my end, right? I mean, I'm so sick of reading this over and over. We can just look at the contract for the whole damn thing. Do we really have to say it one more time? As I informed you prior, it's part of the formal procedure. I myself have to specify whether or not you agree to the terms again. Still as strict as ever, aren't you? Allow me to explain our services first. Company R will provide military support and protection from all external threats to Lobotomy L. I said Lobotomy L. I do not know how to read, or I guess it's more of a matter of not paying attention properly. I guess whatever. External threats to come from all external threats to Company L. Wouldn't it? You mainly help deal with abnormalities, which I would probably consider internal threats. So they would probably be able to help with the little events, you know, like the morning, noon, dusk, and midnight. They'd probably be able to help with that if I was able to organize in such a way. But you know, every branch of Lobotomy Corporation will be included under the term Company L. However, there will be certain exceptions where a branch may not be considered under the designation. Well, I say exceptions, we're willing to let slide unless it involves the head or the eye. Company L will provide the energy Company R needs to maintain its operation. This renewal process also includes a prerequisite that involves a mutual and continual agreement between Company W and Company L. Wait, I'm just curious. I believe it's been established before that how it works is that the agreement between the two companies is that Lobotomy Corporation gives power to the Rabbit Corporation in exchange for Rabbit Corporation lending their firepower and manpower, or if there's any reasonable reason to distinguish the two. But you know that Rabbit is offer their firepower in exchange for the energy. But it's like, and the reason I believe behind that is because they use the energy for cloning technology, and so all the rabbits that fight in your corporation are supposed to be clones. But I'm just wondering, are they clones of Mayo here under the suit? Are they all clones of Mayo here, or like she herself, the original, stays away from the action, and all the guys that fight on the field are clones of her? Is it all clones of her, or are they just clones of various Rabbit Corporation employees, not just her alone? I'm curious about that. And let's see, Company L will provide all specialized ammunition utilized for the killing of abnormalities. All Rabbit team members will have their memories erased after the completion of their missions. There will be no questions or concerns raised about the facilities and purposes of this location. Finally, I, as the captain of the Rabbit team, will deploy my team following Company R guidelines that assume the role of command of operations taking place in this facility. That should be everything. Look at the written contract for the finer details. There's been no change in the agreement with Company W. Along with that, the renewal period will be 1 year, just as before. Yeah, sure, it's 1 year for you, but okay then. On a side note, what does that mean? Does time outside for people, Lobotomy Corporation like Mayo, different than time inside for Lobotomy Corporations? And I'm kind of wondering why Gabura here is just here overseeing it when, she hasn't really said anything. She's really not participating. So, what exactly is her involvement in this? I know. Can you please do something about the teleport? That's a bit smoother. It feels like my body's taking a piece and thrown out the window. So she is going in herself? I'm not sure how their processes work. I'm afraid you'll need to ask Company W about that. It's out of our control. Gaburo, what do you have such a... I just said she's staying here. I'm questioning her why she's here when she's staying here without saying anything. They were right almost immediately after I bring that up. They bring her in finally. Why are little buddies, leather case and spat etched here of all places? You must really not know a thing if you're looking down on the rabbits. It's already been concluded that rabbits are the most fit for the honorable task of slaughtering in this place. They have been a good help for us so far. Sometimes they succeed, sometimes they fail. Well, but I'd say they've been a good help. Well, don't talk down on the rabbit team. The rhinos will currently smash this entire place beyond recognition. Okay, who are the rhinos? And the reindeer, with the exception of the machines that work here, would cause irreversible damage to the manager over there. Who's the reindeer? Miss Angelina, made it explicitly clear not to hurt or affect the manager. We always pay special attention to our clients' requests. Like, I don't understand what I don't understand, like, the whole point of this, will this ever be elaborated on, or is this just, like, flavor dialogue or something? I'm not talking about your damn rhinos or deer. I'm saying that we can handle our own problems. We don't need any outsiders to interfere. What's that? What can you do with that flimsy tin body of yours, huh? You seem much weaker than us now, can't you see that? If you were like how you once were back in the day, then maybe it'd be a different story. But look at you now, as soon as you set foot into the back streets, you'll be torn limb from limb by the sweepers. The old days when you shredded everything before you to red mist is now lost to the past. Things have changed, you should realize that. If I want to, I could tear off a tiny rabbit like you in seconds! Please everyone, we need to focus on the topic at hand. Gabora, our agreement with the rabbit team is to help us be prepared for the worst case scenario that will be beyond our own abilities. I'm certain that you have learned this from your experiences with previous suppression. The combat skills of the mercenaries sent into us by the company are on par with those of the other wings. We can handle our problems on our own perfectly fine. I can prove it right here, right now if you want. I have compiled the statistics. The amount of data is too vast for any person to calculate, with my exception, of course. The reason I continue to contract the rabbits is that the risk of involving outsiders pales to the potential of our worst case scenarios. They're worth every penny. However, the rabbits will not intervene with general suppression. Please calm down and analyze the situation reasonably, Gibura. That should be all for renewing our contract. Gabura is the one in charge of the basic suppression process. So if you need any advice for or help regarding combat, just ask her. I'm afraid I don't have a single itty-bitty question for you. We rabbits have our own way of handling things. Nor do I have anything left to say to you filthy animals. Is that technically racist? Or is she just... Or is she just insulting the animal theme that they chose? You've done your business. How about you just bunny hop away now? Sheesh, you're being so harsh to a fellow native of the backstreets. You wouldn't happen to be mad at me because I made fun of you earlier, are you? What are the backstreets? Keep talking about that. Like, what are they? Don't act like you don't know. Don't act like you know me. I'm not in the mood for your stupid games, so just shut up. Aha! I get it now. You're mad because you feel we interrupt your fight, aren't you? Yeah, I don't need any help from the likes of you. Well, it's not like we're here for a greater cause or some ulterior motive. We just drop by quickly when you're called and vanish without trace just the same when it's time. I thought you were just like me, finding joy in the slaughter. But as it turns out, you're just crazy. Dang, she's getting her eyes. A complete wacko. This is getting serious. Musical tone. Insults are getting heavier. Her eyes are glowing. This is getting serious. We are the rabbits who hop around following orders to find fresh patches of grass. But you're different. You used to know who you were supposed to fight. who your enemy was. You wouldn't believe how shocked I was to find you. I never expected to see the fabled hero like, well, this, and in a drab basement too. The hero I remember was someone who wasn't afraid of shedding blood to protect others with all our might. Just please don't taint the fond memories I have of you. These two have a history? All the abnormalities have broken out. Everyone here is done for. Who's Callie? Was that her original name, Callie? Dead? All of them? Probably there won't be any survivors left. Abnormalities aren't something we can handle on our own. You're in danger too, ma'am. You'd best escape now. Gavora, I'm going to take part in an experiment pretty soon. Christopher again! I'm going to take part in an experiment pretty soon. We'll probably see each other again, but just in case, I want to say one thing. Please take good care of Isabel and my little Gibby. Our abnormality is able to feel human emotions when confronted with a person of close relation. What choice would they make when faced with such a situation? The experiments seem to have yielded the expected results. Excuse me, Lady Angela, what should I do with these? There's a blanket and a few... What's going on? A few feeding bottles left. I have gotten all the results I need from this experiment. The owners are no more, so you could simply discard them. Did something happen that involved a baby or young child? What? Hey. Hey! You shut down or what? I really should be going. Well, I don't think next we'll be on such calm waters. We're about to leave now. Damn, that was intense. I'm definitely not the hero. Never have been and never will be. We handle the work we're presented with. Only I know how to deal with things like this, so I can't tolerate someone else trying to take over my stage. Let's see how these arrogant hairs... Let's show these arrogant hairs that we can take care of the business ourselves. Goal: complete a midnight ordeal. Ugh. Mobility reduction bullets. A managerial bullet that reduces the mobility of abnormalities for a limited time. And we reduce by 50% via overload of control. Well, I think I'm gonna end this episode here. So this has been quite eventful, and wait, hold on. I just want to see something. Was that all? That looked like that was probably Gabura's little story event as opposed to. Wait. Yeah. Something I noticed about in the story is that apparently like Gabura's like connected to nothing there, or at least it implies like telling a story like the first one. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. Looking at her backstory here, like if we're ever seeing with a soul. What does it mean to have a soul? So I trust him. I don't know if I'm disloyal or soul inside me. Like she's apparently connected to someone named Christopher. Here as established, so. And apparently Christopher's signing up for some kind of experiment. And apparently he's related to someone named Isabel with a daughter named Gillian. I heard a lot about you from Christopher lately. Apparently, like, Christopher and Gabura here are close friends. Were close friends. And so, only Gil, your daughter, she's kind of sweet just like you. The child also a soul thing. Of course, the child is soul. Another thing is that the way they describe this is that, like, the way they talk about this abnormality, calling it a monster. Why does that abnormality have Mr. Christopher's watch? Why does it sound like mimicking Mr. Christopher's voice? Actually, on second thought, how close were they? Because, like, on one hand, it seems like they were close friends or something, but would they be this? Would they be this normal if they were, like, close friends? Abnormalities originate from the devil. Is it mimicking Mr. Christopher like that because of devouring of notice? It's a complicated thing to explain to certain such vice or malice. It's the will of a man you call Christopher. The implication of the way they describe it, I didn't know originally. I thought they were talking about Christopher being turned into one of the Sephiroths here. So, but the way they describe that, it does sound like that he got turned into an abnormality, and the way they describe it with mimicking and devouring, it does have a reasonable enough like comparison to nothing there that I perfectly understand people making the comparison. And what happened is that, like, apparently, like, they did something with Isabel and Gilly, Christopher's wife and kid, that left behind nothing but, like, a blanket and a few bottles. And, like, as pointed out in, like, the last episode or so, with the way when nothing there, like, mimics someone, or mimics their shell, or whatever the terminology is like, I showed off the voice, like, it was an adult woman's voice, and an adult woman's voice, and a little girl's voice, both saying, I love you. Like, as one commenters point out, like, apparently Christopher got, from the way, commenter theorized that, like, apparently, Christopher was transformed into nothing there, and he was apparently at a stage where he could still be somewhat kinda recognized as Christopher, enough for Gabura to refer to him as Christopher. And then, apparently, his wife and kid wanted to see Christopher one last time, but when they entered the room, they managed to, whatever happened there ended with him attacking Isabel and Gilly right after the two of them said, "I love you" to him. And it ended with their deaths, as one commenter theorized. And that's like really heavy. That's like really dark. Like, that's just legitimately depressing. But like, from all the pieces that we have, it does sound like a solid theory. And geez, I thought and nothing there was messed up enough as it is. Just wow. But anyway, this has been Lobotomy Corporation. I think I'm going to end the next episode here. I think I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you so much for watching. And you know the comments are appreciated because they've been fantastic help so far. And I think I can kind of safely say I wouldn't be as far as I am in this game if it wasn't for the comments. So thank you so much for helping me get this far. You know I appreciate those comments. And with that, until next time, I'll see you guys around. Thanks for watching.